For example, do you remember the last time you got really angry and you expressed your anger? Do you remember when it was?
Mm,
Was it?
it happens with my family. I argue with my brother, so that's one of the times that it isn't healthy.
Yes,
We
yes.
argue just to argue, yeah,
Yeah,
and that's it.
we say we say this. We say just for the sake of it. When you say we argue just for the sake of it, it's like saying peleamos nomás por pelear. That's the way we say in Spanish. Just for the sake of it. Okay.
Thanks.
It happens with some members of the family, or maybe even with some friends. No, you're friends and you get on, you get along, but somehow you're always bullying your friend, or he's always bullying you, so you're always arguing for just for the sake of it. I have a friend like this, just one. Now let's see. How about your mom? Do you ever argue with your mom?
Mm, yes, but it's more like nonsense argue because it's like she said that I think wrong and I said it that it's wrong and that it's not more complicated than that. I usually don't argue with my mom. I used to with my
We lost you, Eric. We're not listening to what you're saying. Can you listen to me?
sorry sorry my bad. Uh, I usually don't argue with my mom. It's more like corrections, but not argue.
Not an
Uh,
argument.
no, instead, with my dad, I used to, for the different point of view that we have, and, and that's it. It's not like a fight, but my girlfriend said to me that we kind of because we start talking more and more and more and more louder, so it's it's funny because sometimes we say the same things and and loudly things. We say the same things but in a different way, and we say it loudly. It's fun.
Yes, that's more or less what I told you about. Like we all have a person with whom we get along pretty well. We have a good relationship, so we can we can do these things. We can argue about stupid things. There are other people with whom we cannot argue because it's complicated. Things, instead of being like a joke or a game, it could become something really bad, a real argument, and that's not the point. Okay, so Sheila is still away from us, living in another country. We're going to start with unit number 4. Unit number 4 is called Family Arguments, and this part welcomes you to unit number 4. They say Family Arguments. In this unit, you will read brief articles about problems that occur among family members and that cause arguments. You will speculate about the cases that could have somehow led family members to argue. Do you understand this, Eric?
Yes.
No problem. Any word? Maybe there's
It's,
a word.
yeah, it's
Okay, you get the point, right? Very good. Let's move on. And then we have arguments, parents versus children. Sometimes we have different feelings and attitudes when we talk or discuss a point with our parents or other people. That's that's the way it is. What do you see in these pictures below? What do you think about these teenagers? Look at this girl over here. The question is, why do you think um, okay, that's it shouldn't be like this. The question should be, what do you think happened before this scene? Not why. So you can describe and compare them. Record your description in an audio, recording 1 minute. You can ask and interact with your classmates about what you see. You can do it in pairs if that's what you want. You could work via WhatsApp, like a video call via WhatsApp, and then record that video call, and then both upload it to Vocaroo, and then paste the the recording or the link in here so that I know that you did it. Did you understand the instructions, Eric?
yes. I had to record my voice because I hate it.
Yeah, don't worry. We all hate our voices. We all do. I don't like mine. And some people say, "Oh, I like your voice," but no, I don't like it. Nobody likes it. I mean, their own voice. Don't worry about that. You won't listen to it. I'll listen to it. Okay. So you can describe and compare them. You're going to record your description in an audio. That is 1 minute. And you can ask and interact, I told you, with somebody else if you want to. If you want to do it on your own, that's also okay. Just 1 minute. So the question is, what do you think happened before this scene? Okay, so what? What happened? Not why, what? And you got this little girl over here on the bridge. Here's her scooter. What do you think happened, Eric, before she decided to sit on the floor over here on the bridge?
I don't know. Maybe she's mad because her parents won't let her go in that scooter. Mm,
So you,
sorry, I'm still sleeping.
yeah, don't worry, it's okay. I like your answer. So basically, you're saying that she had an argument with her parents, and now she's there. Is that what you're saying, Eric? That she had an
Yes,
argument with her parents,
yes,
and
I
now
think
she's there?
so. She, she, I don't know how can I say pucheros in English, but it looks like.
Okay, that's a very good question. I never thought of that. Let me see if there's a word for that. Daily brand, whimper, stew, churros. I said pucheros. Pout. That's a new word for me. Pout. I'm gonna write it down.
Please.
So she is pouting. She's pouting.
Sounds
Haciendo
funny.
pucheros. Let me double check on another dictionary that I have over here. Pout. Push the lower lip forward to show your are now in it. Push both lips forward. Okay, we have to be careful because pouting, according to the dictionary, could be when you do this, that's pouting in a way, or it could be like doing this. I don't know how to do it. Like, did you ever see? There was a black guy here in Mexico who was very famous, Zamorita. Someone like this.
Johnny Laboriel.
Johnny Laboriel, right? Thank you very much. Yes. And he used to do this with the lips. That's also pouting, according to the dictionary, but that is that is to attract someone sexually or for intercourse. So we have to be careful. Pout could be one or the other. That's pouting.
Wow.
Okay, that's a new word for me. Thank you very much. So she's pouting because of this argument she had with her parents, no, according to your idea.
Yes.
Good. Now let's see. We also have this other guy over here. What do you think happened to this other guy?
He looks like he's reading, obviously, but he seems to be happy or at least peacefully
He seems.
based.
Continue.
It basically deposits the girl. Thanks. Basically, yes, it's.
Yes, he looks very peaceful, right? He looks very peaceful. There he is.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
So, do you like reading, Eric?
Yes, I like to read, but I'm very what's the word? I I can I can concentrate sometimes, so I end up doing other things. Like I'm reading this book of Stephen King, like since 2 years ago. The Shining. I didn't end it up, and I buy other books. Lovecraft is the what's the other? But that kind of books, and I keep buying, and I didn't finish the other books. Kafka, and I like those kind of books.
Have you
But
have you even started Doctor Sleep?
what?
Doctor Sleep? I think that's the name, no?
Yes, it's the name. No, I want it. I know it's the continue of The Shining, but I don't have it. I have the let me remind the
Remember.
book. Remember? Right. Sorry. Yes. I have three. It, The Shining, and the one